In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to get clients for your web design agency. So in this specific video, we're going to focus on mobile auto detailers. There's a couple of reasons for that. Mainly is because this is going to be an industry that we're going to be dealing with the owner directly. There's a lot of industries that you can go into. You can find websites that need a design, but I don't consider them low-hanging fruit because you got to call and you might get an 800 number, or it might be a landline, or it might be a receptionist. And I just don't want to deal with that. There's enough low-hanging fruit out there where I want to get right to the owner and pitch him something. So basically what we're doing is we went to ChatGPT and we gave ChatGPT some instructions, and I told it to build a pretty much demo website that we're going to show these mobile auto detailers about what your website that doesn't look great right now could possibly look like. And so I gave it instructions on what it should do to give me a prompt, and this prompt is going to be for Lovable. If you haven't seen my previous videos on Lovable pretty much is a platform where we can build apps and websites by prompting AI. So this is giving me a prompt. Then I'm going to take this and put this inside of Lovable, and this thing is going to build it out for me. Let me see if this is actually done. This is a crazy long prompt, so this might take a bit. Look at all of that. Okay, all right, so we're going to go to Lovable here. We're going to actually just paste that in here, and we're gonna hit go. And this is gonna take a while, so I might have to pause this video, but I'll talk about some other things before I think I need to do that. It might take 10 minutes, right? But being able to build a site in 10 minutes, I mean, that's pretty incredible. All right, so big picture is, before it gave me the prompt, what I told it to do, let me see, this is the other one, yeah. So basically what I did was, if you've seen any of my other videos, I talked about pretty much how to get clients for your mobile auto detailer business. And one of the best ways to do that is really use ChatGPT to do it. Like, there's a search string that you can use in Google. If you go to Google here and you type in mobile auto detailing, right? Not necessarily near me, but that's going to be the industry we're going to work with, and we're going to put in copyright. Let's do 2017. So basically, put it in brackets. Tells Google, I want you to find and scrape websites on your platform that have the copyrights that says 2017. And the reason is that if the copyright is that old, that's literally almost 10 years old, that means that the website hasn't been updated in almost 10 years. So that's a pro tip on being able to find outdated websites. And now what we're going to do is just go cycle through some and see if some of them fit what we're trying to do. And so if they do, now we found websites that need to be redesigned, definitely need to be redesigned. And also, this is going to be the likelihood that you're going to reach the owner is extremely high because of the industry that we're in. So let's just look at this first one here, doing all of this in real time while Lovable builds out our website here. Okay, so it's decent. Nice hero of a nice looking vehicle there. So let's see. The copyright still says 2017, so it did the right thing. In a sense of decent means that it's not horrible looking, right? But there's no calls to action. There are nothing, there's no form to fill out. Okay, the phone number is tiny at the right, but you see it says Robert at pacificdetailservices.com. So we're going, this email is literally going to Robert, or this phone number is more likely his cell phone number. So basically all I need to do is go through his website and kind of see what's going on, and then I can literally just reach out to Robert and say, now again, what I would do is I would make a Loom video or some type of screen recording video that would look similar to the one you're watching now with me in the bottom right, and you're just talking about their website. But what we're going to do whenever this finishes, we're going to talk about their website and say, hey, Robert, noticed I found you guys online, looked at the website, looks a bit outdated. I noticed you guys can use a refresh. There's no call to action on the website. The phone number is really tiny in the top there. It doesn't really direct me to where to go. I'm pretty sure you're probably losing mobile auto detail jobs just because people don't necessarily know what to do. Now, what I would do is I would actually do X, Y, and Z. I put some pain points there. I would talk about the benefits of why I'm going with you guys. I put a call to action, which is a form here on the hero section. I'd start, talking about why this matters to them, and obviously showing them the before and after, and pulling them in and letting them know, hey, this could be you. And then what I would do with your website, Robert, is I would do this, and this is where I would switch it to the Lovable site whenever it finishes. I would show them the high quality website and why that matters. And then when I'm done, email that video and text it over to them. And then you would just go to the next person, right, on the list. So let's go to, this is terms and conditions, which is probably the terms and condition page. But let's go here and we'll get to the home page. All right, VNC mobile auto detailing. So you guys can see this doesn't look good, right? We make it easy. We come to you. We're with our on-site and pickup drop-off services. Schedule your appointment today. So there's some type of call to action there. Okay, that was a late pop-up there. But it doesn't intrigue me. I mean, like, you literally have 20 or 30 seconds to grab people's attention before they're out of there. So I haven't had a reason to even really scroll. What I'm doing is for this video, book an appointment. You're wanting me to book an appointment before even showing me any value. That is an old dingy image. I would never use something like that. It just doesn't look premium. I still don't know what to do. I don't know why I'm here, right? So this is another one. You would just reach out, make another Loom video. Hey, VNC mobile auto detailing. I was on your website. Obviously, I'm here right now, checking out the website, and I noticed it's not really designed to convert. People are finding you online, but I'm pretty sure you're losing clients, right? And that's the angle you go, and just show them why, right? There's no real call to action. There's no form. I don't see really any imagery. You want to give them a reason to stay and reach out to you. I would take your website and do something like this, and then this is where you show them the website that Lovable is building for us, right? So, and you can repeat this dozens and dozens of times, right? Now, you can go down the list. You can do this for every city in the entire nation. Like, you're going to find an unlimited amount of leads doing this. Now, what's the easy way to do that? Well, the easy way to do that is have ChatGPT do it, right? Tell ChatGPT the parameters and the guardrails of what you're looking for, what the industry is, and it'll do it all for you. So literally, I told it the same thing, mobile auto detailing 2017 or whatever, and I said, scrape me 50 really quick. It did it in literally a few moments. Right now, I've got a list of mobile auto detailers. Let me just show you what this looks like really quick. So where is it at? So yeah, so I told it, I said, yeah, let's focus on mobile auto detailing. So it told me what the qualifications were: active website, phone number, email address, what we are evaluating visually. So this is the new era of ChatGPT, where it can go on a website and literally see if it's updated or not. Like, this pretty cool stuff here. So we're going to evaluate this geographical area. So I'm in Sacramento, so it's going to show me the areas, and it's always probably good if you're working with somebody local first. You're going to just have more rapport with them. So all the parameters in place. These are the things that we want to get from the columns, right? We want the business, location, website, phone, email. It's really all you want. All this other stuff is just kind of the stuff I have on there. And when it's done, it produces this. And this is the actual spreadsheet that it produced for us. And we can click on any of these, and now we've got everything here. And we can reach out. Let's see if this is a decent looking website. And you repeat the same process over and over again. While that loads, because it's taking forever, we'll see what's going on here. Okay, Lovable still deciding that it wants to build it. Okay. Good night. Look how outdated that looks. All right, so doesn't look good. These aren't horrible, but it doesn't really show me anything. It just shows me a car with suds. Like, they could just be washing that. And it's taking a horrendous amount of time to load. So that is the easy way. Let ChatGPT give you 50, 100, 200, 300 of these, right? And you can literally go and just do this all day. Like, again, you do this 20 times a day for 5 days a week. You have put 100 of these videos out in someone's email and their text message. You're gonna book appointments. It is what it is, guys. I'm showing you. There's a reason why I'm showing you this stuff, because it actually works. All right, so you get the picture there. Let me actually pause this video for you guys, because I want you to show you guys what this is going to look like, and then we'll wrap up the video from there. All right, so Lovable's finally done building the site, and although it's not necessarily where I would want it to be, I'll just prompt it a little bit, and it'll get to where I want it to be pretty much. But just out of the box, guys, it did a lot of things well. So let me actually show you what that looks like on the full site here. Let me reload the page. All right, so what it did good was the message and the form. Okay, now look at this. It says your vehicle deserves better than good enough. Like, that's awesome. We bring professional grade detail directly to your driveway, office, or job site, restoring the comfort, cleanliness, and shine your vehicle has been missing, right? So that's the pain, and that's the benefits. And then the form, give them an opportunity to put that information in now, right? They can go through and just start selecting this stuff and putting the info in. Like, why not? And then goes through, and then look at that. We've got the arrow, get my free quote. Now this background's a bit dark. The header and the hero just kind of blending together, so I'd fix that. But let's scroll down really quick. Does your vehicle feel like a disaster zone? Okay, pain, guys. This is for every industry. Does your vehicle feel like a disaster zone? Life gets busy between work, kids, pets, food, coffee, errands, and daily commutes. Your vehicle can quickly become the last thing you have time to clean. Now think about that, right? And it shows in here. Did a tornado just hit your interior? Are stains becoming permanent passengers? Is pet hair taking over? Does your vehicle smell less than fresh? Has your paint lost its shine? Do you keep putting it off? All of this is pain, and this is why we explain to the business owner why this matters. And so then we've got before and after slides. Like, this is insane, beautiful, right? This is what we want, guys. Right, and these are obviously two different vehicles, but the concept is what we want. And again, I can just go to Lovable and prompt that and fix that really quick. Same thing here, like, goodness, right? And then more, right? The cleaning vehicle changes more than the way it looks, right? So we're getting to the visual aspects of it. So really good job for one prompt. It took about 15 minutes to build this thing. And then I just go back in. Oh, look at that. And it had a pop-up. Want a price first, get a free quote. Wow, right? So it already baked that into it. So that's pretty cool. We go back here, and I would take probably the next 30 minutes prompting it to visually look the way I want it to look. I would actually add some distinction to this header in the top bar. I would not make it so dark. Maybe let's alternate some colors, light and dark, that type of deal. And I went through this whole site. There's a lot of content on this site, like, you know, then they list all the different services, which are really good. So there's a lot of stuff in this, but then this is when you're making that Loom video and you're talking to them about, you know, their website, and it's not looking great, and you're like, wow, this is terrible. But this is what I would do to your website. And then you would flip here and you would say, see the layout, the structure, see the message there. All of this helps for conversions. And then you start telling them why this matters. And then when it's done, you know, so we'd love to build something like this for you. Don't worry about price. We can pretty much make this work on any budget. So don't let that be the reason why you stop getting the conversions that you deserve for your business. If this makes sense, just reach back out and say, hey, I'd love to schedule a meeting, and we jump on, we'll talk about your situation, and we'll get this thing off to the races for you. Like something like that, and then go to the next one. Next one. So we've already got the strategy for getting as many leads as you possibly can, really any industry, using the search string for 2016, 2017, 2015, whatever it might be. Pick the industry, mobile auto detailing. There's several other ones where the owner is going to pick up the phone, and then have ChatGPT do it all for you. It's going to give you a list of 100, 200, 400, 500, whatever you want. And then you just go through, make the videos, and then just send them out, guys. And you're going to book appointments and that whole flow. So I'll make another video showing you exactly what that looks like. But man, this is a way to make $500, $1,000, $1,500 a month, and it's endless. All right, we'll see you guys on the next video.